In this tutorial, I'm going to assume you're already experienced developing in Unreal Engine. I'm going to show you how to set up the Catalyst plugin to serve either dynamic or static add. Let's start by creating an empty C++ Unreal project using a basic code template. We will select no starter content as it's not needed. Select the folder location, give your project a name, and click Create Project. If the Visual Studio opens, you can safely close it unless you need it. Save this new level. My personal preference is to save all the levels and assets in one location, but this is up to you. Select File, Save Current, give it a name, and save. If you have already installed the Ctalyst plugin, you can skip the plugin installation step. You only need to install plugin once. Because our plugin is not available in the Unreal Asset Store, you will first have to exit the editor and install it. From Windows Explorer, navigate to your project's root directory. If you don't already have a plugins folder, create one now. It's important to use a capitalized P. Download the plugin from your Ctalyst developer account, unzip and copy the correct Unreal version into your project's plugins folder. Because you have added a new plugin, Unreal will need to refresh your Visual Studio project. To do so, navigate back to your project's root directory and right-click on your Unreal project file. Select Generate Visual Studio Project Files. Now you can open your Unreal project. Unreal will display a new plugin notification message in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. To confirm the installation has succeeded, click on Manage New Plugin button. You should see the Ctalyst has been installed and is enabled. I like to keep my Unreal project organized, so I'm going to create the Ctalyst folder where I will keep my Ctalyst ads, product placements, and other assets. Let's create a new plane. I'm going to name it Dynamic Plane, and I'm going to make it a square. Next, we will create a material for the plane and name it Dynamic Plane Material. Open the material in the material editor, right-click and select Texture Sample. Right-click on the Texture Sample module and select Convert to Parameter. We must name the Texture Sample module to Ctalyst Texture or the ad serving will not work. Be aware this name is case sensitive. Connect the first connection node of the Ctalyst Texture module to the base color connection node of the Dynamic Plane Material module. If you have not already done so, import a square texture file and apply it as your default texture. This is the texture you would like your gamers to see if an ad cannot be served or if the gamer doesn't have an internet connection or the data connection. From the Details window, navigate to the Material Expression Texture Base tab and select your texture. Save your changes and exit the material editor. Attach the material to the plane and place and position the plane into the level. We now have an object, in this case a plane, that is ready to accept ads. Add the Ctalyst SDK actor into your level. For the tutorial, I have renamed it to Ctalyst SDK. In the Ctalyst SDK detail window, copy and paste your token and content ID. Click the plus sign to the right of the Add Object List option to open the Ctalyst editor. Change the actor to Dynamic Plane. This tells Ctalyst that the Dynamic Plane object will be an ad. Change the ad type to Dynamic. Select the correct ad code. Since your dynamic plane object is a square, I'm going to select an ad code that has 1:1 aspect ratio. It is important to match the ad code to the aspect ratio of the plane, otherwise ads will be unpleasantly stretched or distorted. Change the coupon type to either portrait or landscape depending upon how you have formatted your rewards menu. Our reward menu tutorial provides good information about these features. Priority is a grouping that determines the serving order. A lower number represents a higher priority. You can assign multiple ads to the same priority. This is a handy feature that allows you to prioritize the display of the ads in the order the gamer is most likely to see them. For example, you can prioritize a group of ads as highest priority where the player will spawn. The level is a feature and you can safely ignore. To test and see if the ad serving is working and to ensure you have selected a correct ad type and sizes, click play button and you will see a cycling series of 3 sandbox ads. It's really that easy. To create a static ad, simply select static as an ad type. Again, click the play button and you will see a single ad displayed on your plane. This is how easy it is to create dynamic and static ad using Ctalyst plugin.